Is it cold? You want to get out? Baby's gonna come too.
Well, hello there, YouTubers. Welcome back to another episode of Cutting Loose with Mark and Michelle and our little sidekick, Thomas. We'll be heading on up Pole Creek here, up to a beautiful mine, back up into the White Cloud Mountains. Should be a beautiful day out on the trail today. You should come along and join us. We'll see you at the top. Here we are, first little stop on the trail. Thomas is happy, he's throwing rocks. Michelle gets a break from Bailey riding on her lap. What are we doing, Thomas?
Thomas, what are we doing?
Is it more fun playing in the rocks than it is riding? Been on a 50-inch now for about a half a mile. Pole Creek straight down that trail. And we're on the Corrals ATV trail right now. We just came from that direction. We're going to head on up. We'll catch you in a little bit. What do you think, Thomas? Should we go check out the bridge? Put the thumb in your mouth? How's that sound? Bailey's getting a drink of water. There's Bailey getting some water. Stretching her feet in the creek. Gorgeous trail. Just can't ask for a better day out on the trail. What do you think, Thomas? Here comes Bailey May and Michelle. Bailey's heading for some more water. All right, what do you think, Thomas? Should we catch him on up the trail? Here we are stopping for a little break. Thomas and Bailey are playing in the creek. What you doing, Thomas?
Thomas, you're gonna fall.
No fear.
You must know. No?
I just couldn't resist throwing this little throwback video in here. We were up here a couple years before this, just scouting out the area. I hadn't been up here for many years. Used to ride up in this area with my dad on dirt bikes. Michelle used to love to drive this 50-inch machine, and we came across this water and had a little snack, and she looked at me and she just said, "I've got to go barreling through that creek as fast as I can." So I was all too happy to video her on this afternoon, and I just had to throw it in here. Her smile was huge when she came out of that creek. Anyway, just wanted to share that with you. On our way up the mountain, we ran across these Sprinter vans heading on up here. They had already made it up quite the road and still had a heck of a journey in front of them over some pretty tough terrain. We was able to help them here and there by taking a couple of big trees out of the way for them. We always carry a good chainsaw with us, so they had a little bow saw that they were using, so we were all too happy to give them a hand on the way up. And they were just absolutely fantastic people out enjoying the wilderness just like us. So our hats were off to them for bringing them Sprinter vans up there, because it was quite the trail. Well, here we are, getting closer to the top. Thomas found rocks again. Now you can't beat this view. Came up all the way up that canyon. Ran across some great people in some Sprinter vans coming up here. Took care of some logs, getting across the roadway for them. Alrighty, well, I'll say goodbye and see you at the top. Well, we are a bit scruffy today, but we are having fun. Oh, Thomas. We made it to the top. Here's an old cabin. mining cabin. Short of mining, they had a hell of a view every day when they got up. It's getting a bit rougher every time we come. There's a lot to explore up here. Can obviously see where people went down there in that meadow, decided to drive through it and get stuck, tear it up. It's no good. It's beautiful up here. We didn't make as good a time as we was hoping to get up here with Thomas and running across some people, helping them out on the trail on the way up here, which is what it's all about. We may come back up here tomorrow or find a new place to ride. Well, we still may go over here just a little ways farther and check out a few more areas up here. But if anything, it's definitely a destination that you should plan on coming. It's worth it. Well, we've definitely made it to another part of the mine cabin where they were mining. I'm telling you, when they opened their door in the morning, they had a really nice view. Well, we still have some of the roof up here too. Somewhere up here there is still some old tracks for their carts heading straight down the mountain. Not quite sure where they're at. I'll tell you one thing. The wildflowers around here are everywhere. Beautiful. We are on top of the world. Look at that view. Blue skies, no forest fires. Lots of times when we're out in the summer, can't see anywhere because of the darn smoke. Oh, see, here we are right here. I'm not sure exactly. They must have been running your carts up. Can see where they were mining down there. I think the last time we were here was 2016. Yeah, I'm stumbling around a lot. This earth is pretty loose. There's where they took the ore carts all the way up to that point. Must have had one heck of a winching system at one point. It's going to be a lot of fun going back up. You can see they were mining here and built right up against that tree when it was probably alive, and she is still standing, holding everything up. Just checking out some of the last cabins before we head on down the hill. Thomas has got his helmet off. He's going to sit in here and chill while Grandpa goes and checks stuff out. Wave, Thomas. Thomas, wave. 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 Goodbye. Goodbye, Thomas. Here we are. I'm not sure if we're looking at the roof or what's left of the floor. I think it's what's left of the floor. We're all on private property here, so try not to tear anything up and just kind of check things out. Somebody's already ripped stuff off the fireplace. Bunks. They had it boarded up pretty tight at one point. I'm sure some people came along that was real bored and decided they'd tear it up. Old refrigerator. Man, at one time, before these trees grew up, that was a view. not quite sure. That goes down, provides air, or if that's what's left of an old wellhead. It's an old water pipe, so I would assume looks like they mined into the hill right here. Just can't get over that view. Old outhouse, still standing. Any guesses if it's a one-holer or two-holer? It's a mining camp. I hope it's just a single. Nope, she's a double barrel. Well, people, we are going to head on down the hill. Hope you've enjoyed your time with us. There'll be a lot more to come. We're kind of new to this. New lifestyle. Just going to be full-time in it for a while, and we're going to bring you along on our adventures. And we'll say goodbye, and we'll see you down the trail. Bye. Well, thanks for joining us on this little trip. Hope you enjoyed the video. It was a lot of fun to put together. Sure did bring back some memories of last summer. Can't wait to get back over into the Stanley Basin. We really enjoy being over there. We like going over and paddleboarding over there at Alturas Lake and Redfish. Another fine spot that we like to camp at is over by Stanley Lake. There's some really nice boondocking around that area. And of course, during the summer, it's always really nice to get over to the lakes and do a little paddleboarding in the afternoon after a ride. I believe this afternoon we were heading down to Smiley Creek to have some hamburgers. We really enjoy going down there and eating. It's ran by some really nice people. So if you're ever in the area, look it up. Until then, we'll catch you on down the trail.